Drop!
Hey man, let's jump right into it. 50 Cent just declared war on Big Meech, or so it seems. Is he also coming for Lil Meech? Who knows, man? What started as a hit TV series is turning into a real life drama, man. Featuring betrayal, money, and a major fallout. Is 50 time to end careers? All over a picture. At least we have a video response from the person who he took the picture with. I'm talking about Big Meech. Let's get into it, man.
Nigga took a picture with Rick Ross. You like a hoe, nigga. Put your back against the wall and just slide down. Nigga took a picture with Rick Ross. You like a hoe, nigga. Put your back against the wall and just slide down.
RJ.
Hey man, remember when we were growing up? How
This is crazy.
what hip hop and rap was?
Yo, it's one big troll show. Everyone's trying to troll each other.
Everyone's trolling. Everyone's trolling. I mean, growing up, remember with the emergence of Rick Ross, Petty was already on the scene. I mean, it was different to see these same people right now doing what they're doing. And I have to say, for example, if you look at Snoop, Snoop was also more gangster when he was growing up. He still is, but he rebranded into something positive. Sometimes that gangster still comes out when people do something he doesn't like. But I mean, it's the- these are rappers. Yeah. In any case, guys, welcome to the show. Thank you for your support. If you haven't done so already, do us a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. Follow us on our other socials. Also, don't forget to subscribe. As you know, in this show, we have a thought of the week segment where the best comment of the week will gets mentioned. So if you have a hot take this show, you might get a chance to get a mention in a future show. But yeah, man, I think I'm Big Meech. What do you got, KR?
Yeah, it all started over a picture of Big Meech with Rick Ross. And it was basically Big Meech has, I mean, I don't know if he was the one who organized like a concert with all these big rappers, but Rick Ross took a picture in promotion for this uh for this show. Let's say he took a picture because you can see here Big Meech smiling, Rick Ross smiling. But yeah, as we know, 50 is the mastermind behind the BMF TV hit series from Stars, based on Big Meech, which is a big success, man. The show is a big success, with Lil Meech playing the role of his father, and everything seemed good, man, until this situation. According to 50, Big Meech broke the street code and even hinting that he might have snitched. And this all over a picture. Things escalated so much that 50 even unfollowed Lil Meech and started managing another artist. Meech wasn't happy about this, man. And he tried to confront 50 about this whole situation. 50 started posting the text messages. I'm gonna share my screen right now. RJ, if you can read it.
Yeah, sure. They told me you unfollowed me of Instagram. So this is Lil Meech to Fitty, and
50.
Fitty is basically sharing it with the world. They just told me you unfollowed me off Instagram and now you're managing Skill a baby with Rocket when I brought him around you first when you didn't have a clue who he was. Now you're mad at me when I would take the shirt off my back for you. I can't believe this, man. I can't believe this, man. You act as if I'm your enemy. I've only showed you love and loyalty and human. I go through my own ish, but I never switch up on you. Rose, no, F Rose. But he gave my dad some bread so he can afford to pay his bills until our next season starts. This internet ish is throwing me off, man. You know me in real life. Fit 50 Cent. Look what next season, Lil Ninja. Watch what next season, Lil Ninja. Hey.
And we've seen this in the past as well, where 50 is prepared to cut off even his own blood over pictures.
Yeah.
His
But
son.
at the same time, KR, we're still talking about Fitty, right? And he's not only a troll, but there was also this because there will be I saw that there will be a concert for Big Meech
Yeah.
on February 13th, the Welcome Back Legacy concert.
Yep.
And Rick Ross is on that. Is on is set
He's on
to
the
perform.
lineup.
Lil Baby is also there, and Lil Baby is good with 50. He's good with him. So, but to get back to what I was saying, it wouldn't surprise me if this was nothing more. If this is nothing more than a publicity stunt either. Because remember, I believe it was Chameleonaire who was on a Breakfast Club once.
Mm.
And Fitty started beefing with him in public. And so he didn't do anything, I believe. And then and I'm paraphrasing because I don't recall the story exactly, but he met up with 50, with 50 at some point and he said, okay, hey, what's going on? Why are you beefing with me? I thought we were cool. And then 50 said, well, it was an opportunity for you because if you had responded right now, and I believe he had a paper in his hand or something, he said your name would be on that paper on the front page, something to that extent. So it's not a secret that Fitty likes using public beefs for entertainment as well. It will only hype up his own show. Now, that being said, I'm not saying that that's a guarantee and that Lil Meech's role will be guaranteed.
They do recasting all the time.
Yeah, but for a major role for Big Meech, that's a main role.
Hey, you gotta
That's one
recast.
of the
Sometimes you
co-founders.
might have to recast Black Panther.
Yeah, but there's a difference though. They had to recast Black Panther.
Well, they had to recast Big Beach as well.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
We'll see.
the thing is, it's hard to say if it's a troll job or not because, like you said, I think there is a part where you have 50 who trolls a lot, but in general, he doesn't troll about serious guys he's beefed with in the past.
That's true.
Example, he had a beef with Supreme, Supreme from the Supreme team, which is, for those who don't know, Supreme was one of the big, let's call it big, drug kingpins in New York. And 50 had a beef with him for a long time. Actually, it's a long time going on. It's still going on. And his own son took a picture with Supreme's kid. That resulted in 50 saying, "You are not here any longer. I don't accept you. No, you're not part of my legacy. You're a goner." Do you think, I mean, if you, again, I'm gonna say this, if he's willing to do that with his own blood, who are you? I'm gonna let someone else say it. Actually, I'm gonna let someone else say it. RJ, fair
Well,
use.
yeah, go ahead. Oh,
What's up, y'all? I woke up today and I had this overwhelming thought in my head, and I think like something is telling me to tell y'all or share this message with y'all. So I feel like it's somebody out here, or maybe it's just a bunch of people out here that need to hear this. And it was like, you thought you were special. You really thought you were special. Who told you you were special? You thought you were special.
If his own kid,
that's his own. Clarify whose kid it is for those who didn't.
for those who don't
Well,
know, that's Marquise Jackson. We've done a long time, a long time ago. We did a show about him and 50.
yeah, yeah.
He's talking
That's,
here to Big Lil Meech. And they had a fallout, still not together. He chose the side of his mom. 50 didn't like that. In addition, he went, I think it's a, you know how kids sometimes can be. Dad didn't like that. And to a bit to kind of show the dad, his dad, 50 Cent, that he's a big man as well. He took that picture with Supreme's kid, and here we are.
yeah,
Want to say something?
yes. Well, first thing that comes to mind is what I think we have to say, KR, and let's be honest. We're talking about he wanted to prove to his dad that he's a grown up. As a
Yeah,
grown up, and I forget how old he was when he when we talked about him,
like two
but it was
years ago.
late 20s, early 30s, I think.
Yeah, he's in his. I think he's 25 now, right now, right? Marquise
He went,
Marquise Jackson.
yeah, but he went to,
He's 28 now.
yeah, he's
Oh
on
yeah.
the, yeah. If you want to show your dad that you're a grown up, you think this is helping?
Well,
What about
his dad is a troll though. The
what
dad might
about
improve.
what about not begging for money in public? What about that?
Yeah,
What
that
about
was.
not going on social media as a grown man and begging your dad for money, saying you don't love me?
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
I can't take this guy seriously anymore, man. Come on. I mean, I thought we were talking about serious people here. We're talking about Marquise.
No, well, he responded to Big Meech, so well, Lil Meech, I mean,
Yeah,
this text.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is. Maybe his dad might like his development, his character development. In a series, you always have the character development. He's turning into a troll like his dad. As long
But
as he's not begging, he's
was he
reacting.
reacting to Mark? Was he reacting to Lil Meech, or was he reacting to Fitty because Big Meech had a picture with Ross?
That's a good one.
Because that's what I thought actually.
I think it's more towards the Lil Meech, because Lil Meech was talking about you know me in real life.
You being, because this is speculation at this point, because that's just like the cryptic message that was dropped, and of course you don't get any explanation. But I thought when he dropped it, I thought it was directed to his dad because he has a beef with his dad, saying to his dad, you thought you were special.
All I know is there was one person saying, what did he say again in the text you just read? Give me 2 seconds. Let me open it up. This internet ish is throwing me off, man. You know me in real life. Ross gave me my dad some bread so he can afford to pay his bill. I don't know. There's only one person losing when you're not throwing the person who's calling the shots and ending the season. You're trolling the one who took the L. Who's taking the L right here? You tell me, RJ.
To be honest, KR, I think everyone's taking an L right here. This is just,
It's,
to
it's
be honest. But of course,
I have to agree with you slightly.
everyone is taking an L right now. Like, you're trolling, but I mean, Fit is gonna do fitty things. Things. I guess it's a message as well for other people. I was just thinking, maybe it's a message for other people, just to know, okay, just to let them know you're either loyal or you're not. I don't tolerate you being in the middle. But the thing is, I think he also had something like that with Lil Baby, because Lil Baby also had a picture with someone or had a track with someone, and then he said something to the extent of, yeah, I think it was on an interview, and he said, yeah, he didn't like it, but yeah, he's cool with Lil Baby, he just doesn't like the guys he's running with. But Lil Baby
Mm.
is not known to check in, so he so I think I don't think he's gonna go at him. But Lil Baby is also on the is also set to perform that evening.
Yeah, the thing is, RJ, the thing is, 50 hinted that Big Meech might have worked with a known informant named Tammy Cowens, a former associate turned producer on BMF. Now, if Big Meech really did cooperate in any way, it would completely destroy his street legend status, right? And don't forget, 50 is a master in stirring the pot. Stirs controversy. If he really expose something like this, or he's talking about exposing something like this, it would instantly also mean that the series is over. Because no one's gonna watch a series, or maybe they want to watch how it turned out that he was he was snitching. Maybe that's the new season.
Maybe. I think.
And
But KR, I have a question.
tell me.
Again, I want to go back to what rap and hip hop used to be. And to be honest, I'd rather have them beefing online than taking doing what they used to do. But
Sending
on the
people to meet the maker.
yes, but on the
Sending
other hand, I
people
think,
to perform in a meet and greet show with Tupac.
yeah. But on the other hand, I think I'm like a bit conflicted because I think it's like very childish, to be honest, that we're doing this. Oh, you're talking to him, so I'm not talking to you.
Yeah. But there's only one rapper who really does it like this, really strong, and he's really high status. That's 50. There's no other rapper that's out on the open when they have beef. They say if you don't talk, if you talk, usually rappers bury the hatchet after a while. They go sit, puff, puff, smoke, share a blunt, and then they're big buddies.
Yeah.
In this case, well, when you beef at 50, once you beef at 50, it's never over. You can see it. Did you see, RJ? Did you see his post about Earth?
I forgot it.
Yeah,
No, I didn't. I just saw. I know that he was saying things when Earth was still here, and then I saw a post that he kept on saying things after he went.
please read. You can read this. It's the top. The caption is on top.
Okay, I'm smoking on that. Oh, I'm smoking on that Gotti pack. Nah, God bless him. LOL. Then 600 Breezy said, every day he shows us why they hit him 9 Jaron Benton says, I have no dog in this fight, but y'all forget they tried to blackball this man in the industry, and the ninja was rolling with the ninja that literally tried to murk him. How do y'all want this man to react? Hey, hey, it's never too far when a ninja tried to murk you.
Yeah. Can keep showing that in the picture because it also reads captions. But yeah. So
What these captions?
the bots. The
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah.
why.
Okay.
So that's why I
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
let you read it a couple of once, but didn't want to keep it up to
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, it's on forever with him. It's on forever. He will throw you after you pass away.
Yeah, but here,
There's only one guy who I know who has been beefing with people that passed away.
that's him.
Which other name it, guys? Put it down there. Which other rapper is still beefing with someone who passed away? Even Ice Cube buried the hatchet with well, he was on his way
Easy.
out. Easy E.
Yeah,
I don't know any rapper that's been any rapper who's been beefing with someone who passed away. Well, other than Chicago rappers, but well, these are not rappers. Those are people that escape penitentiary and the crazy the asylum. But
yeah. Well, the what did you say? You said something. I want to react to it.
he's the only
Who else
rapper who's
does it? Who else does it? Oh man, I forgot. But I forgot. But I think
beefing with another with other
it was
people
right
that passed
before that. It was something you said right before that. Oh, I mean the first comment or the second comment that I read after 50's comment about
Yeah.
they try to blackball him. If someone plays with your bread, you know, I mean, don't know in what type of situation he was put in, but then I can imagine that there would be a vengeance that is unforgivable, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, again, it was the whole Murder Inc. crew, which is a label, hang out with Supreme, and Supreme was the one who allegedly put the hit on him. So that's why basically it's a
The
beef
nine
by
what?
association.
The
I'm not
nine.
sure. But yeah,
So
it's people
okay,
saying it.
so many men. You're saying many men because I know about the beef with Supreme because Supreme backed up that label on
Yeah,
which Ja Rule was on with Earth God.
Jaro, Ashanti,
And so
of
that's why
God.
he blackballed. So he blackballed all of them. So one of the hypotheses is that because it hasn't been confirmed, right? Or has it?
I'm not sure. I'm not in the streets, so
anymore.
These
You
are
stop.
always talking.
You stop.
Yeah, you saved me. That one case where I walked off free after I ran up on someone. Thank you, RJ. You're a lifesaver. I have
I
to
do.
thank you for helping me find the path, the right path,
Yeah.
and not the path of crime.
And I always say this to people because I give credit where credit is due. And I want to know, KR, that to me as well as your attorney, it was life changing for me.
That's why
Because
we're sitting here together.
at that moment I said I don't want to do criminal law anymore. I always say this, and you can ask
This guy is
anyone.
a hard,
I
he's
always
a
say this, KR.
hardcore criminal.
I always say this, KR, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart.
I saved your life. Thank you.
You you were Lil Woody before Lil Woody was Lil Woody.
I've seen him do it.
Oh man. I always, yeah, that's what I say.
I've seen him do it.
I say it.
I've seen him do it. I've seen him do it. I've seen him do it.
40 years. 40 years. Man's ran up on me. RJ saved me. Self-defense. 9 times.
Nothing that
Oh,
you say
man.
can be used against me, right, Judge? Yeah.
I've seen him do it.
Oh man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Got him.
Got him! Got him! Got that hoe ass nigga!
Anyway. Yes, man. Thanks for saving my life, RJ. And I'm happy to have saved yours as well. Without that case, you would have found your true meaning of life.
Yeah.
The path towards criminal lawyer is a bad one. There's nothing there but a dead end.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
I
and-
should use that word, but I guess. Anyway.
And if you do, oh man, I can't use that. Yeah, well, if you do it, because it's also a very tricky, it's very tricky profession, as you know. Remember the lawyer, whose lawyer was
Oh.
it? Young Thug's lawyer, who eventually was also, I don't know if he was indicted, but he was detained. This is
Yeah,
like
they
a
take
shady,
for a day. For a
it's
day
like
or
a
two.
shady, it's very shady, right? The lines are very blurry. So it's not only
Oh no, it
as
wasn't.
criminal.
It was during the YSL. Are you talking about the female lawyer? Yeah, well, she wasn't really Young Thug, so it was one of his co-defendants' lawyers.
Okay.
She got. I've never heard about her anymore. She's probably
Yeah.
still locked.
Yeah, so but that's just to showcase that it's a very gray area. So taking the path of a criminal lawyer it's not only a dead end. If you do it incorrectly and do fraudulent things, it might also lead to a dead back end. And that's the last thing you want as a
That's the last thing.
as a human being.
As a human being, but also as someone who's just defending someone else.
Yeah.
Do you remember the story of that Dutch kingpin, Redouan Taghi, where
Yeah,
he put a hit on a lawyer,
that's true.
the lawyer of the key witness, I think.
Yeah, I remember that.
Crazy.
front
That
of
was
his
a crazy story. Guys, you can Google that, YouTube it. It's a crazy story. The guy, he was like the Escobar of the Netherlands, and he basically put the hit out on the lawyer of one of the key witnesses in his case, and yeah, he got popped, man. Well, he popped a lot of people, according to the prosecutors. He popped a lot of people. in trying to get off. I mean, basically, no witness, no case, right? I guess
I guess.
that's probably what he thought.
I guess.
I think he's doing live now, if I'm not mistaken. 5 times live. I don't know. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Good to see you with the
It means five
us,
times
the citizens, the law-abiding citizens.
5 times life means that he'll be reincarnated 4 more times in jail. That's crazy.
I saw a let me see if I can find that real quick. Oh, that was crazy. Let me see if I can find that clip real quick. Yo, that was crazy. I saw this list this week. I think it was. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Talking about life in prison. Is this guy? Is it here? Let me see. Can I find it real quick? There was this guy apparently that had a case, and they were mentioning the years he got, and it was a crazy amount of years, man. They were first he got life, and then he got 20 consecutive, then another 20, then another 20, then another 20. It was like they didn't stop. They just didn't stop. They just didn't stop. I can find it. I can find it. But
We can do it in some other show, maybe.
we can do it another show, guys. Let us know what you think. We want to hear from you. Do you think 50 is right to come at Big Meech and Lil Meech for this? Or is he just being, as usual, petty 50? Should Lil Meech be worried about losing his role on BMF? Is it really about street code, or is it just about money and ego? Drop your thoughts down below. We'll be picking one of the best comments to feature in our future videos. RJ.
Yes, the best comments will get the mention. So if you have a hot take, do not hesitate to let us know. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates when we drop new videos. Here on the Double Thought Show, we try to explore uncommon lessons from commonplace situations. So if you have a hot take, do not hesitate to let us know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Second topic of today. As you could see on the thumbnail, another rapper. This rapper is in court right now. Talking about, of course, the ASAP Rocky trial. I mean, that trial has taken a wild turn, RJ. And it's got messier than anyone expected. His former friend, ASAP Relli, also known as ASAP Telly these days, or ASAP Telephone, or ASAP Tell It All, took a stand breaking down in court as he described as the moment Rocky allegedly pulled out a blicky on him and popped off just to scare him. Relli claimed, as I said, that he fired, but Rocky's defense, RJ, what do you think is Rocky's defense?
Self-defense.
It was all a setup, a money grab. There is no real evidence. So in this case, is it falling apart? Is there hope for ASAP Rocky? Or will he face the 20 years? Let's take a look. Fair use.
Yo, you're annoying, bro. Just come on. We didn't even get to the case. What are you doing here?
Are you like us? Stop. Are you keeping up with the question?
I can't keep up with him. I can't take him serious.
No. Again, you gotta answer the questions, he asks the questions.
Bro, what are we talking about? We talking about so. Like, you keep trying to bring
He's
the
asking,
laws.
he's asking you a yes or no question. Listen to the question and
I don't
he's
understand
yes, no, I don't know, or I
these
don't recall. Go ahead.
You're lying. That's Justin. You know that's Justin. You're not even putting names next to it.
So what you said to him, that same
But
time.
you just lied.
Stop it. Stop it.
Like, what am I
Okay,
having? What am I
who is this
talking
text
to
going
this
to?
man for?
Who is this text being sent
Well,
to?
I do not want to stay here. You put me on. I'm not on trial. I've been here for 5 days dealing with this man. You just said it was a manager. This is not a manager.
Chill.
I'm ready to go.
Was this text to John or is this to your manager?
This is to my. This is my business.
Okay, business part.
You know I don't got it. It's over there. We can get it though. I can show them. We can go get it right now.
So your
We can clear this
incident
up.
is what caused you to go back.
No, you did because you're sneaky.
Don't be insulting. Stop
I'm feeling.
it. He is not insulting you. Don't insult him. Don't insult any lawyer that's asking you questions. You're not doing yourself any good by doing that.
I mean, I'm getting screwed. I mean, I'm just saying, this is not what
How much longer do you have?
3 minutes are.
you just try to show me something off a story that you can't get in your archive. So you're already like lying to people or lying about the situation because you know I cannot see it through that way. I would
You cannot accuse anybody of lying. Do not do that. I told you, nothing derogatory.
But nobody told me this.
I'm telling you, and I've been telling you, do not be derogatory toward anyone in this courtroom.
It's a
They
mess,
said
KaiR.
Relli. RJ,
It's a mess.
it is. It is.
I mean, it seems like he might be doing it on purpose. He might be doing it deliberately, just to, avoid the lawyer from getting gaining momentum. It might be that he's really emotional and can't handle his emotions, which is also oftentimes the case, as we talk about a lot of times. Usually, these people are very emotional. Guys, let us know in the comments what you think it might be before we continue. If you think it's emotional, if you think that he had the right to react like that, in any case, remember to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Rate the show by pressing the like button. Share the video with your friends, your family, your enemies. Follow us on our other socials. And don't forget to comment as well. KaiR, do you have
man,
more?
yeah, I have more videos, but I cannot show them because these videos are from, of course, law and crime. And we all know how they like to hand out copyright strikes or copyright notifications. So I will play the audio in the back and we'll just listen to a couple of situations where he basically, let's have him tell it. Fair use. They're listening to a recorded call.
That's not me. That's not me. That's fake.
Okay. No editorializing. He says it's not him. Go on, suck it up.
That's fake.
Go on, suck it up.
Can I finish hearing it though? Can I finish hearing it because?
No, because there's no need to, because you said it's not you.
I want to finish hearing it though because.
No, you said it's not you, so it doesn't matter. Go on to something else.
That's just to be clear. That's not your voice.
I would love to hear it again.
No, are you not sure?
I would love to hear it again for 2
Mark,
seconds.
right?
So, might it be your voice?
No, I would just love to hear it again because I never had this conversation with my lawyer.
Okay, all right. Then if it's not you, then it's not you. Go on to something else.
This dude is a wreck.
This is what we're seeing. So that's one. So basically, they let them hear him. Listen
It's
to
not
a
him.
call.
It's not him.
The instant reaction is not him. It's not me. But can I re-listen again? What were we talking about? If it's not you, who cares what they're talking about?
Yeah.
RJ, from a perspective of a lawyer, not an American lawyer, but you're a practicing lawyer. former, as we talked in the previous part of the show, a former criminal lawyer. What's your assessment of this situation right here?
Yeah, you can hear me now. Okay. Well, yeah, okay. I'll tell you. I think he appears very nervous. It seems like he doesn't know what to do with his body or his mouth. He just talks, and you can see that he's like a bit. He's very not skept. What is it? What do you call it when someone doesn't not skeptical, but when you're like when you think that they're out to get you. In any
Superstitious.
case, no, not superstitious. I don't recall the word, but basically, it seems like he's very.
Telly.
He doesn't. He wants to defend himself. Doesn't know how to act. So he says, "I don't know. I don't know. That's not me." The judge says, "Okay, then let's move." And he was like, "No, no, no, no. But wait. Let me hear it first. Why would you need to hear it first?" It seems as though the fact that the judge said, you know, when you don't trust anyone and you're afraid,
Mm,
I forgot the word, but you think that you're paranoid. That's the word. He's paranoid.
paranoid.
So it's like,
Mm.
okay, when the judge said, okay, let's move on, it went by so quick. It's like, no, wait. Let me just hear again. Let me hear again. It seems like he was trying to buy time, to be honest. That doesn't mean that he's innocent or guilty or that he can say something or he can't say something, of course, but it's just what and it's just what it seems like. You know what I'm saying? Just seems very
Yeah.
nervous and very paranoid.
He's very nervous, paranoid. He is angry at certain times when Rocky's lawyer confronted him on certain things. He started throwing his bottle to the ground. The judge had to warn him a couple of times. I mean, don't use derogatory words. Again, it's very hard, RJ, because the thing is this, right? The case right here is, of course, about the alleged situation that happened between him and ASAP Rocky. On the other hand, you have also a civil case that will follow after this. Rocky has been sued for 30 million by the same guy. So he's in a lose-lose situation. If he Because Rocky could have pled guilty and gotten 6 months in jail, or go take it to trial and face 20
Mm,
years.
mm.
But RJ, you tell me, maybe you can confirm, if he would have pled guilty and set 6 months, that would increase the payout of that 30 million, the odds, or at least part of that money.
Uh, I
It
would
would
need to
increase
look.
the odds.
I would need to look at, let's say, both cases and what he would be pleading guilty to, and on the one hand, and also how the 30 million claim is structured and substantiated. But it would have it would definitely function as a an argument for the claiming of the 30 mil. I'm what I'm saying is I don't know if you'll get the whole 30 mil. Sounds The question is as well, KR, what's best? Should you take, because we know that in the US a lot of people plead guilty just because they don't, like the system, they can't afford for the lawyer. It's like, okay, I'd rather plead guilty to what I know than accept something that I don't know, or or continue the court case and with a chance of getting 6 years, 10 years, and so on and so forth. And in Rocky's case, 20 years. But if you do it, you also have a rap sheet. Does ASAP Rocky already have a rap sheet?
Not sure about that. Not sure.
Because that also plays a role, right? Maybe you don't want to. Maybe you'll lose brand deals, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, so I'm trying to look up real quick what the plea deal was. Okay, so let me share my screen real quick. So as you can see, ASAP Rocky turned down a final prosecution plea offer of 180 days in jail, and will face the possibility of a guilty verdict and years in prison as jury selection began at his trial on Tuesday. The agreement offered to the 36-year-old hip hop star, fashion mogul, and actor whose legal name is Rakim Mayers was to plead guilty to one of his two felony counts of assault with a semi-auto blicky. LA County prosecutors would also recommend a 7-year suspended sentence, 3 years of probation, and 6 months jail. So he would have pled guilty to one of the two accounts of assault. And let me see if I can find real quick the civil ASAP Rocky sued 30 million. Let me see real quick. What does it say? Okay. Let me see. 30 mil. Let me see if I can find the 30 mil real quick. Can I find the 30 mil? Can I find something about the 30 days? I have 130 mil here. There's a 30. That's 30 of time. No other 30 anymore. Okay, so if I go back. So the only thing I could find about the 30 here is that. Okay, let me share my screen. Is this even the same trial? Yeah, it's the same one. Interesting. I have to find it again. Here it is. I'm not sure. So let's take a look real quick. Can you see my screen? As he said they show Relli wanted to extort Rocky, and Relli followed through with his plans by filing a lawsuit against Rocky that seeks 30 million in damages. Relli is also suing Rocky and the corner for defamation. He's suing for defamation, probably saying that what they are saying is not totally true. It's the only thing I could find real quick. But yeah, based on that.
Right. I think that that would definitely play a role. I mean, it's not gonna help him at least. One other thing you have to take into account is that you cannot you cannot you don't know how many, you don't know, we know what we know, we don't know what we don't know. There might be other cases ongoing as well for which he hasn't been indicted. And I believe one of the deals was that I think 7 years per 7 years. You mentioned something about 7 years, 3 years after closing the plea deals. Usually, you're not allowed to, you can't get in trouble within 3 years, within 7 years, things like that. And maybe it's like, no, let me just go to court, risk it. But KR, am I wrong? Is this normal? Is this normal? Do Rihanna's a major star, billionaire, they say.
Yeah, that's what they say. They said it about Kanye as well. Well,
Why
look at
do
where he is.
people? I mean, I understand the appeal of, let's say, a bad boy. Women like bad boys, but
Yeah,
to have a kid with one and then your dad gets jail time. You know what I'm saying?
it's
You want to
crazy.
have,
It's
it's
crazy.
crazy, man. You're choosing the
It's
father
crazy.
of your child. It's a
Crazy.
trauma, man. It's a
How,
trauma.
how do they say love conquers everything?
Yeah. Yeah. That's why the women are out there getting
Trying
their
to get
backs
the
blown because their man
by
can't.
Pookie. Yeah.
Yeah. By another
Get
by another one. By another one that will go to jail.
oh well, yeah.
If you're
The,
lucky, goes to
hey, this is so. This is a situation that I think happened a couple of years back, 2021. Is what this was when this happened, and yeah, that's a good question, RJ. That's maybe a question. Maybe we should add a female um guest sometimes to ask these questions. We need to
yeah.
watch out before we turn into fit for free or fresh and fit. Which was I'm just kidding. Yeah. Oh
Where did
man,
you get that?
fit for free. Oh man. No, it was on purpose because they work for free these days. That's why I said fit for free. It was on
That's
purpose.
familiar. Where have I heard it before?
But they work for free these days, right?
They were never
Maybe
for
times are hard. Hey, times are hard out there for YouTubers, particularly some of them.
yeah.
No, but all jokes aside, I mean that's a good question. Why do I mean we're talking about ASAP Rocky? I mean there's tons of people say you cannot choose who you fall in love with, but seems to be a particular type of people always start to say that and get kids from these people who you actually shouldn't get kids from. But love conquers everything until it doesn't, I guess.
Until it doesn't.
But it's a
Yeah.
gamble, man. RJ, it's a gamble. If the main witness, just think about it, right? If the main witness is willing to take a stand, and that's also the person who got, let's say, the assault happened to him, that's a gamble. Can you throw out have a series of questions that can bring major doubt to what he has to say without making it sound like you're victim blaming? That's art.
Yeah.
I always get accused for victim blaming. Obviously, I can do it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I think you're there. Again, these people, this is what the culture, quote unquote culture, has become. And if you don't agree with it, then you're a sellout. So you're cooler if you go to jail, if you go
What
to
culture?
prison, or if you're gone. Well and good what I'm talking about.
There is no culture.
I'm saying that's what they call a culture, right?
There is
It's a
there is no
culture of
culture. What culture?
mediocrity. It's a
That's
culture of
yeah. Maybe it's a culture of mediocrity. Is it? Is mediocrity a culture? Or is it a habit?
No, I'm saying, but
Just like
hey, I don't
just
know,
like
but I do think
Betty
that
White.
people are attracted to it, obviously, and so
Obviously,
it's
yeah, I do
normal.
agree with you on that.
So it's just a circle.
So yeah, it's a reoccurring. I don't think people seem to learn from others. They like to walk into the same traps and then blame Whitey.
Yeah,
How else can I look at this? He set me up. Well, these days it seems like your own homies are setting these guys up.
yeah.
Now you have a friend telling on another friend. But then again, why would you run up on your friend with allegedly a blicky and then firing that blicky? I mean, what are you? Do you think it's gangs of New York? I think RJ. Do you remember that interview that Cat had with the Tio?
Yeah.
In that interview, he said something that will possibly also align with this story, which is if they are rapping about it or they acting like they are doing it, but they don't get caught up by the police, maybe they are informants.
Maybe. I mean, a lot
A
of people
lot
have
of
been saying that, but at the same time, so what? You can also not rap about it and go look KR. There've always informants have always been there.
no, I do agree with you on that,
Why?
but
So it's not like, yeah. So I mean, even if it is, let's say,
so
even if you
why rap about crime and then go inform about it? Just rap
that's,
about
that's
what.
what I'm saying. So it's a system that they want to keep feeding.
Oh, you're saying a lot of these rappers are born crash outs.
They just look for who. I mean, it's marketable, right? That's the word they use, is marketability. They want to push, but I mean the labels, they want to push a message out there and a narrative. So they push it. They push it to culture and music. And it's always the black community that gets the gangster and the negative things. In no
Mhm.
other culture does going to jail equal being cool and tough. So it gets pushed from the music down. And so when the label companies are trying, who are not usually are not black owned, I'm not gonna say don't play it either, but don't play it. But the thing is, they're not black owned. They get the people that who they think are marketable. They push them, and they keep singing about the same thing to manipulate, so people can do the same thing, and then keep saying that they're being held down by the man.
By the
But
snow
tell them,
bunnies.
KR, tell them to go listen to, not, I'm not saying not even other genre, other types of rap and hip hop. They won't. They won't go underground. Go tell them, listen to other genres. I had someone tell me, why are you listening to white music? I told him, dude, this is jazz.
Really? Who's that? Well, no, you're not gonna ask their name, but of course you shouldn't snitch. You might get sued for defamation
On
out
a
here.
couple of occasions, people have told me, so why do you listen to rock and roll? Or not rock and
Is
roll, but
jazz
rock?
white music? Oh my god.
Because there was a white dude singing it. There was Michael Bublé who was singing it. And I knew the
Oh.
song and I started singing it. And then he said, "Why are you you're white?" I said, "Why? You're listening to
So you can't listen to white singers these days anymore.
not only that, KR.
That's crazy.
KR, not only that. The dude was covering Nina Simone. So I mean, what are we talking about?
It's a reverse. It's a reverse Oreo.
And so I have to stay in this, and that's what I told. I remember when I went to Europe once, and I was contemplating on going to Europe for work, and a dude told me, "Yeah, but if you come here, you need to take into account that you're not from this country, and so okay, you can speak the language, and it is a specialism what you're doing, but you have to take into account that people won't come to you because of who you are." And it really baffled me because I knew KR a lot of colleagues from the same, so from where I come from, who are
Mm.
working in that same country, getting
And
money.
that's exactly. Yeah. And sometimes people
So it's
block
like
their own
what?
blessings.
And I
It's a mental block. They put a
and I
mental block before it even happens.
and I told them, I told this guy, this is another guy, but I told him, he's a good friend of mine. I told him I will never think that, and I will
Mm.
never say it out loud. Because if I
What you
say it,
think?
I will believe it. And if I believe it, I lost already. I kept, but
Actually,
afterwards I was like, "Whoa!" I really got emotional. But I told him I lost already. If I have that belief system, I lost.
RJ, you don't have to say. You only have to think it
You
to
just
believe
have to
it.
think it.
You don't only have to think. You don't have to say it even.
If you
That's a
believe it,
beautiful thing of the mind.
if you believe it, you lost.
Yeah. A lot of people don't understand the whole supremacy thing, but if you start believing in the supremacy thing, you're actually talking it into existence. But
Yeah, but supremacy thing is popping. It's great, and then you can also, and you know what's also funny? Funny, KR. Go look at people who come to your country, pick any country, with who do not know the language. But you know what, KR? Let's leave it the further conversation for another time. Let's continue with the show.
yes, yes, guys, if you want to us to talk more about this topic, but dive a bit deeper, let us know in the comments, man. We adjust, of course, these shows. We do all of times trending topics and try to, I mean, break them down in a way that gives us lessons from other people's situations. But of course, we try to do kind of evergreen shows, things that we can talk about that are not trending. So something we want to dive into more deeper in the future. So let us know in the comments if you want to hear more about this side of the story. But to wrap it up, RJ, guys, we want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. Do you believe ASAP Rally? Is Rocky actually guilty? Or is he trying to avoid a money grab? Does this whole situation with him, because apparently they have been saying that it's a prop blicky that Rocky showed up with, and wow, Relli came up with casings, but the casings were back from LA. It's a total mess, guys. Is this totally suspicious? Will this hurt Rocky's career? Will he be facing that 20 years and all his child's young years? I mean, if he gets convicted, he's gone for at least 10. Let us know in the comments what you think. We'll be picking one of the best comments to feature in one of our future videos. Let us know what you think, guys. RJ.
Yes, guys, let us know what you think. The best comment will get mentioned, as KR said. So if you have a hot take, do not hesitate to let us know. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates here on the Double Thought Show. As you know, we discuss trending topics and try to explore uncommon lessons from commonplace situations. So if you have a hot take, do not hesitate to let us know. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. KR, let's go to the, I believe, is the thought of the week.
Thought of the week. Yes, yes, yes. We have the thought of the week. Hey, man. The thought of the week is quite it's actually also a milestone, RJ. The thought of the week is also a milestone. In on the just embarrassing, Tiffany Henry involved in Dalton brawl. Enrico Caruso messaged us and said, "I'm the 1,000th sub. Awesome, Trump. You guys are awesome."
Trump.
Yes, man. What Trump? Did we say something about Trump during that call? Hey, shout out to Enrico, man. Yeah, you are the 1,000th number, the subscriber number 1,000. It's a milestone, man. Thanks for subscribing. I mean, we've been trying a long time to reach the 1,000. I mean, one of the parts of course improving the show and improving for you guys, giving you value is consistency, and that's what we try to do every day, every week. Every show we do twice a week consistently. We didn't last year. We didn't miss 1 week, RJ.
Not one.
The whole year we dropped
Yeah.
a episode.
They'll
Well,
say we're
actually,
an
2.
overnight success. That's what they'll call us. You know it, right?
I know what's coming. Guys, we want to thank you for all the subscribers. We are now already at 1,002. I saw. So, guys, thank you for subscribing. I mean, it's been an honor to create these shows for you guys to give your opinion, learn from situations, maybe see the things from a different angle. Because at the end of the day, that's what we want to achieve with these podcasts. Different view, a different angle, learning from others, so you don't have to crash out yourself. RJ.
Yeah. From my end as well, you are the 1,000th. So really thank you for that. But also we have to thank all the 999 that went before you. It
Yes,
was
sir.
actually more, of course.
Yeah, this
But you
more.
have you always have some non-believers who unsubscribe. And some of them even subscribe
They'll
back, but
they'll come back like the girlfriend after you become a millionaire.
yeah, some of them
Begging.
already have. Some of them already have. But yeah, thank you for your support. Thank you to every single one. KR, I'm very happy. As you said, we work very consistently on Double Thought Show, and for it to reach this milestone is it's a great feeling. And also, it's also confirmation that we're providing more and more value. And I believe that some people you always have the small channel syndrome. Like people might find the content fire, but will look at the amount of subs and be like, yeah, this is not it. It's not that much, and we can't blame you. But that's also
And
like a
don't.
snowball. So the more we have, the more we'll get. More
Yep.
people will see that we're serious about what we do. If you have any remarks, if you have any suggestions
Suggestions.
on topics that you want us to discuss, please let us know. We have big plans for the show. For those of you who've been with us from the get-go, you know how we started. No camera, no mic, just the laptop, everything laptop, and then we slowly but surely
Hey, not
up,
even great lights.
not even, yeah. And I mean, we can still improve. There's always room for improvement, but uh yeah, you've seen what we do. We're consistent, and there's a lot more where that came from. The next challenge, the next goal, of course, is to reach full monetization. So stay tuned for that, and trust me, it's you see what we do without KR. This is like the real entrepreneurs, right? You see what we this is how you talk to investors. You see what we do without capital. What do you think we'll do with capital? And these are the entrepreneurs. You see what we can do on paper. Imagine what we can do with all of your money.
Yo. The crazy thing is, RJ, talking about entrepreneurs, right? There have been a couple of them crashing out lately, man. Getting arrested. Maybe we should do a show about that.
Yeah, with YouTubers, other YouTubers, you mean?
Well, yes, well, they are not youth. Well, they promote their stuff through social media. So there've been this. I don't know if you recall the AlphaCon.
AlphaCon.
Let me see if I can find the.
Sounds familiar. KaiR, we covered so many stories. I don't recall this one. AlphaCon.
Well, we didn't cover the AlphaCon. It's a
Story.
convention. Let me see if I can find a picture that I can actually use. Let me see. Well, let's. I'm gonna share this one like this. AlphaCon.
Yeah.
This was a convention that was organized by these guys, and these were the speakers. And off of this list right here of all alpha guys, the bull got arrested and facing time. And there was another one that got arrested as well. Which one was it? I think it was Aaron Wagner. Yeah, Aaron Wagner got also arrested up top right here on the right side.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Crazy.
Shout out to Bradley, though.
I don't know. I don't know. I think he wants people to forget he was even part of that.
I'm saying shout out to him because say whatever you want. I mean, look, he does add value, I think. Some people have and that's always a shame. That's always a risk when you get invited to conferences like this. You might be squeaky clean, but then you get your picture will be photoshopped next to
forever. You're next on the right side of a crook. Hey, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy. You got to be very careful who you. I mean, you get paid to do those conventions, so sometimes you got to do what you have to do. But God damn it. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. Let us know in the comments what you think. Drop your comments. Let's go for the next 9,000 subs. Don't forget to share to your friends.
10K is the next. And
10K,
let me
man.
just give. I'll just round this part up by saying this, KaiR. I saw a video a couple of days ago. So I'm trying to brush up on my French.
Francois.
And it's really like a hockey stick, right? But a reverse hockey stick. Because usually it's like you take a long time, and then boom, you have the curve and then you boom. But in language learning, it's different, man. You have like a very quick boom, and then it really goes slowly.
And then it goes flat. You go flat.
But the dude said, help me, guys. My goal is to reach 1,000 subs by the end of this year or something. And when I checked, he had over 100 in 2 years or 3 years. So it's like it can go very fast. Once you become, the YouTube partner.
It's an inside joke, guys. It's an inside joke. Thank you, RJ. You're welcome. Let's go to around the internet,
I didn't
man.
started saying it as a joke, but when I was saying it, I was like, "Oh, this is."
It's an inside joke kind of thing. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's go to someone we've talked about in the past around the internet.
Okay.
You've seen him. Sniff, sniff, blow.
Yeah, Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan, arrested for DUI, Betty White possession, and resisting arrest. Booked into Orange County Jail.
I cannot play the video where he's getting arrested because, of course, it's a TMZ video, so they have their watermark on it. So as soon as I play it, we're screwed. So, or just like A$AP Relli said, we're getting screwed out here.
Yeah.
But Marcus Jordan was arrested on charges, like you said, DUI, property damage, possession of the Betty White, resisting arrest without violence. How does that happen? You see, he's from a wealthy family, RJ. Because if you were from a poor family, I probably know that resisting arrest would have ended someplace else. But here we are. He got a let me see. He posted bond $4,000. But yeah, hey man, we talked about him doing the sniff sniff a couple of months ago. He got
That was
caught
during the
in
Olympics.
Monaco.
That was during the Olympics, right?
Yeah, he got caught in Monaco doing the sniff sniff. For those who don't know, Monaco is in France, next to France,
Next to France.
really
Next to
close.
France.
Yes, it's basically
Below
in
France.
France. It's below, next to France.
And if
But
you
yeah.
think that, because the France and French people have a reputation of being, what's the word? High, uh, like feeling like they're better than you,
Mm.
which go to Monaco.
When you go to Monaco, don't show up without money.
80
That's all I'll say. Don't show up without money.
for a glass of water. Just and you need to pay extra for the ice.
$80 full
Wow.
price. Hey man, it's crazy out there. But yeah, hey, it's a sad thing to see. You see your kid getting arrested. Maybe he's losing himself after the breakup with his fiance, aka Scotty Pippen's ex-wife.
This is crazy if you put it.
He's losing himself. He's just losing himself, man.
Yeah, he is.
Crazy. Well, let's
But
hope
it's
let's
like
hope LeBron's kid doesn't end up like this.
No, I think, well, the difference between bronze kids and Jordan is that bronze kids, I mean, Bronny is in the NBA, and of course he has some big shoes to fill. And I think he has to try to be his dad. I don't think he will
He's
be
gotta
his
be
dad
himself,
either.
man. He's gotta be
And
himself,
I
man.
think Bryce, the second, I think he's the second one. He's like a monster, man. He's like a beast. I see his highlights. He's more lanky. I mean, but they're not. They should be themselves.
Actually, he should change his name.
Who?
Don't call yourself James on court because they always try to compare you to your dad.
Nah, but they already know that I just need to do that. What I think is important is for I mean, for Marcus's case, hey,
Marcus is cooked. He
he
been
was
cooked.
cooking. He was
He
cooking.
been cooked. He been cooked. Hey man, crazy.
I mean, you get all the money.
Crazy.
That's a risk, right? You get everything as a kid, and you might get spoiled. Well, the word
Yeah,
on the
that's
street
the
is that he didn't get the love of a father he would have wanted to.
that's the thing with being a successful dad, right? It's one of the disadvantages you'll have when you're trying to reach the best things in your career, and then you have to leave some things behind. And sometimes if you don't have the great I mean, as a dad, I think I I I don't know. I don't know the situation to give a clear cut opinion on it. But I think probably you could have done better as a dad. But hey, choices you make, man. Choices, RJ.
Yeah.
At the
And
same time, you gotta
and you can make all the right choices and the kid still does something. And that's why I said, you know what? That's why I say, okay, you can always go to the origin, But at the end of the day, we're all responsible for our lives. Usually, those who get stuck are, and when I get to say stuck, I don't mean financially. I just say stuck in a certain place in their life. So
Yeah,
because you can
mentally.
also be very successful and yet still stay stuck, right?
A
They're
bum
the ones
mentality.
blaming their past for the situations they're in.
That's true. Who said that that RJ had MJ? I mean, who said RJ? Who said that MJ had a great support? Who knows, man? Great for brief. Anyway, yeah. So let's go to the next one. Fastest man alive beats legendary comedian in a one-on-one race. Fair use.
Shit, Monique. Hey, Mo. He won. He won. He won. Okay, he did. That the end. But you stopped. It was the end.
What you quit for? You was doing so good.
So you was doing so good.
I didn't see you. Where was it? You want to run again? Hold it again. You want to run?
On your mark. Stop right there. No. Okay, I'm sorry. Wait. Go.
You speak by her like she was standing still, man. Jesus. Fastest man alive, RJ.
Yeah, the
Fastest man alive.
Shout out to Cat Williams, man. I'd love to see.
Maybe not the fastest. Maybe Speed is the fastest. Maybe I show Speed. I don't know. Maybe
Speed is
between them two.
Speed. Yeah,
Between
he's next level, but he is very fast. But he's like very athletically built as well. So
yeah.
But I like to see things. I like to see. It's great to see people having fun. Also, even grown-ups. Grown-ups being kids. Sometimes when you're a kid, you want to become a grown-up so bad, and when you're a grown-up, you're like, it's not what they made it out to be, and you understand why your parents always said, it's not going to be the same. So if you can have time to enjoy moment like this in between all the bull crap that the world has, I mean, it's something to be appreciated and taken advantage of every time you get.
Enjoy your life while you still can, because you only have one.
Yes.
Let's go to the last one. Legendary person. Pakistan's prayers have been heard. Black girl magic is going home.
Yo, that was crazy. Man.
May I have your attention, please? This is the morning
Onaija is going back home, RJ. After months of walking around in Pakistan, doing interviews. Fair use.
Yeah, so I would like to say that I'm launching a Bitcoin under Onaija Styles LLC, but it will be run under Nidell Ahmed. Yes, so anything else I would like to clear the air. Anything that you hear that's not true, okay? Thank you.
But you are looking well.
Thank you so much. I feel great, Shabana.
You want to go back your country?
It's private, but no, I do not. I'm from Pakistan now.
How Pakistan helped and take care of you?
Shabana, would you like to speak, Shabana? Okay, she's been taking care of me. Thank you very much.
She's taking care of yours.
Yes, everybody. This is my team.
Okay.
Yes, hi.
Team of doctors. That's her team of
She
doctors.
has a
Here.
team. She's talking like she's a celebrity. I have a team.
Doctors and
They was
physicians.
crazy,
That was-
RJ. They was crazy.
It's a
And
very random.
it all started over catfish. This is a catfish gone wrong.
Yeah.
She catfished a 19-year-old boy.
Or the other way around.
No, she catfished a 19-year-old boy by pretending to be. She had a let's call it a AI cover
Filter.
of a filter. Yes, of from what I understand, a snow bunny.
Mm.
And the Pakistani boy was very enthusiastic of meeting his girl, and when he told her, "Come over here," then she showed up. You could imagine. And by the way, it wasn't even in the most swankiest hood in Pakistan. From what I understand. No, it wasn't. So the family was like, nah, ain't no way you're marrying this female. This nice lady right here. That's how she got stuck there.
I'll tell you this, KaiR.
I have to say this, by the way, RJ. The Pakistani people were very, very, very
hospitable.
Very unlimited hospitality from their side, because ain't no way. I know a couple of places where someone might have gotten slapped up.
Yeah.
Not saying who, where, but might have caught a couple of slaps. I don't know. But RJ.
I mean, if she ran, I mean, as you said, every video, it's where the woman that I saw, at least, where the woman was just talking wild, the people around her seemed genuinely concerned for her
mental health
and her well-being as well. So you could really see that they had a lot of patience. So definitely shout out. Very great. I think they're also happy. Nonetheless, they're happy that she's going back.
Yo, she was talking crazy.
Notwithstanding the aforementioned, they're happy she's going back. But this was a very random story.
That was super random. Imagine, RJ, there are men that not even in the other sides of the world, in the West, wouldn't accept this kind of disrespect. Fair use.
Talk too much. That's saying he talked too much. That's it.
Yes, that's it. Yes, I'm saying. ये भी देखो मेरी बात की तारीफ कर रही
है. You talk too much. It's not.
Come here, please come here. Please.
Be quiet. I'm not sitting down. My plan is to reconstruct this whole country, okay? I'm asking for 100K or more. I need 20K by this week, okay? In my pockets, in cash, okay? That's a demand to the government. The government is gonna fix up these buildings, fix up the streets, and clean up these streets. It's ridiculous out here. I do not like it, okay? I would love for you guys to please understand that Pakistan is in need of new buses, new cabs, new cars. Please listen to what I'm saying. My name is Onaija Ahmed. Please understand. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
अच्छा बस मैं इस मौके पर ये कहना चाहूँगा फैसल पे जो है वो
Okay.
और फिर उसके बाद जो है वो
Listen,
जी
I hope he's saying the right things, okay? Like I said, Pakistan needs to be reconstructed the right way. Do you hear me, guys? Make sure y'all get this on your camera. I'm married to Nidel Hamid. I'm Onaija Hamid. We are moving to Dubai very soon. We're gonna have our baby in Dubai. It's private. I'm Muslim, and it's against my religion to tell y'all my business. Have a nice day. Walking, unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week. You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm getting my Pakistani passport and Pakistani
Crazy.
ID.
I think you know what it is, RJ. I think they eased up on her because eased up on her because I think they realized that she's not the.
You're almost there. Nuts. You said not. No, you're almost there. Nuts.
She's not. She's not with us here. She's not there, man. She's not. Yeah, yeah.
She's also
I think they
beaming.
realized this can be real.
Yeah.
I think they realized that real quickly because ain't no way you're showing up. You did what you did, and then suddenly you're asking them 100K to rebuild. Who are you to rebuild? Anyway,
I'll tell you this. You said what did you say? You said that you don't even need to go to the other side of the world. Because as you said, man, I mean KR, she's lucky she catfished someone in Pakistan because the wrong stand and it's done. But I'll tell you this one. She can do that in New York, in Pakistan. She can do that in New York. What's the dude's name who says what the dude that says um you always quote him, good luck, because good luck you will need.
oh, Shammy.
You remember when Shammy went on the Joe
No,
Budden podcast?
no, you remember Shammy on the Joe Budden podcast. That's the filtered Shammy. Well, I've seen Shammy when he was at Star Report. I've heard him talk. He had his own show, RJ. You know, he had a show like it was resembling of the Dr. Love series from Patrice O'Neill. What's it called
Yeah,
again?
Black
Phil.
Phillip show.
Black Phillip. It was like a Black Phillip type of situation which he had at the Star Report. Bro, the things he was saying there, oh my god. That made
But I
the
know
thing
the
is,
one.
you know what the thing is, RJ? During that Joe Potter situation, he said, well,
Because you shouldn't.
back
It's
in
like
the, I'm
no,
talking about
no, you shouldn't
that's
hit.
about,
No one should hit. No one should be hitting anybody. Cool, so we agree on that. Then he stayed still. He said,
well.
"But if no, that he said well before that. I think it was like abuse is abuse. I think that was what he said. And then that's what the woman said, and he said well, and everyone was like, no, there's no well. He said
Because
no.
they know Shabby. You know who knows Shabby very well? What's the bigger guy? Forgot his name with the beard.
Ah, he goes by.
Ah,
Let me see. It's not Ish. It's Queen's Flip.
Queen's Flip. Queen's Flip. Queen's Flip had him back in the days also. After he was at Star Report, that's why Queen's Flip knows what when he starts talking, you start talking about that kind of situation, Shabby will show up. It was crazy. RJ, I'm telling you.
If I tell you, we shouldn't hit any. No one should be hitting anybody. No. Then he stayed still, and then he said, "But if you're talking, and I tell you to shut the F up. And you keep talking. And then they switched to Queen's Philip, and he had his whole face covered because he knew where he was going. I'm telling you, this lady is lucky she was in Pakistan with a lot of very hospitable person treating her. She had her own team apparently of doctors probably, because you go do that KR in the wrong place. No one's gonna care about your mental health.
No.
Some people just need to think that you insulted them, and there might be consequences. Hey man, but that's it for me. Anything else, KR?
No, I think I might have to visit Pakistan because I've heard they're very hospitable people, and this is not the. I saw another video of them. The people like me. I would imagine Pakistan is not a place where people go for tourism usually, so you don't see a lot of tourists. So when you show up as a tourist, they're like, "Oh shoot, there's someone here to watch the location." I don't know, man.
I don't know too much about Pakistan. So this last week I started just checking into the Caucasus, the mountains, the mountain ridge between, what is it? I guess it's Africa, Asia, Europe. It's like, and there you have like some of the countries. It's very interesting to see like the geographical location of every country. And I think a lot of times we get used to reading about the news, but if you really go dive deep into culture, history, and not even deep care, just go look at some YouTube videos, and you can see and understand a lot of things, and also give context to the rest of the world. So I have to say Pakistan is not at the top of my list. At the top I have right now Japan, and I mean, the exotic ones would be Japan, I have to say. South Africa is the Brazil of Africa. But Kenya is good.
Yeah, South Africa is the Brazil of Africa. Yo, I heard they run up quick down there, boy.
Yeah. But I have to say as well, Brazil is also where you go. And I do think that if you know people, but in South Africa, I heard it's crazy. I heard KR from South Africans that they saw, because people just loot you there. If you have like if you have a flat tire, they're gonna loot you there and leave you with a flat tire. So apparently they were telling me, one of the person who was telling me that there was one of the trucks that was transporting meat, so different kinds of meat, the frozen one, and the truck broke down. KR,
meat.
People were stopping in the road. They were just stopping their cars to loot the truck.
Oh my!
He told me he was shocked when he saw a dude stepping out of a BMW with his suit on. Other people are working, so they're not even driving their own trucks. Can you imagine you're driving the truck with the logo of your employer, stopping, and it's so normal there apparently.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't want to be. I don't need to be there. Thanks.
So for those of you who are dying to get with Tyler.
Oh shoot!
You're right. Ready to risk it all.
Look at this one. Look at this one.
What?
Oh my god! It seems like they got stuck in traffic. Look at them there. There's the Coca-Cola truck. It seems to just be stuck in traffic. And look at how people are. running up. Yo, this is crazy. Yo. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, you won't see me in South Africa, that's for sure.
I want to go. I want to go. But with all these things, KR, you need to. So there are certain countries. So certain countries I won't visit. Countries that don't have iron curtains, I won't visit. But countries, let me change it. Countries that need iron curtains but don't, I won't visit. But I would visit South Africa. The only way I would visit it is if I know people who are from there, who I know, not people who I met online, not people who I met on Twitter or X. I'm telling
No,
you,
Naja.
people,
No, Naja kind of situations.
people who I know, who I've met, who I can vouch for, and who live also outside of where you. Because usually it's everything is concentrated, in the city. But you need to
Yeah.
live.
You're saying they need to live on a compound with a couple of Blakey's to protect themselves. So when it goes down, you can pop back.
Let me do my best Michael Irving impression. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Guys, it's time to wrap it up. Let us know in the comments what you think. Happy to have you here. Thank you for staying this long. And RJ, take it away.
Yes, guys, thank you for being here. If you have any thoughts, remember to drop it down below so you get a chance to get selected as a comment of the week in a future show. Remember to rate the show by pressing the like button, follow us on other socials, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. It's been a pleasure to serve you once more, and we'll see each other in the next one. Until next time.
Peace.
Peace.
Or au revoir, as the
Au revoir.
French say.
Au revoir.
Hasta la vista, baby.